it's not your job. You've done a wonderful job by asking. You've done a wonderful job by identifying what you want. The rest, feel that sense of relief, thinking like, oh, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Okay, so today I want to talk about letting go and go beyond the teabag affirmation card or whatever. Because letting go is literally everything. There's a lot of confusion about what letting go is and is not. What it is full faith, full trust, full chillin'. It's really just accepting that you've asked, so you will receive, and so you don't need to do fuck all anymore. It's really just about accepting your power and accepting a higher power that's working with you. It's really accepting that you're the boss, you've given the order, and you trust that your team is on it. That's what it is. It's not giving up. It's not being small. It's not thinking you're smaller than whatever else is out there. And, we could discuss that, but we're not gonna. It's not about feeling little or feeling disempowered. It's actually the opposite. It's feeling like you've done it. And now whatever it looks like, whatever is happening, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't it even feel so great to be like, it doesn't matter? It does not. It does not, because it's been done, And that's the true power of letting go. And I've been relearning what letting go means for me lately, because the last 6 months I've been banging my head against the wall, and I know better. It's not even that I should know better. I do know better, but I'm a human, and I fell back into an old pattern when it comes to something that I was trying to manifest. Been banging my head against the wall and banging it harder because I'm like, I've done this before. I know I'm doing it wrong. Why am I doing this again? Which was the biggest mistake. But that's okay, because I relearn from my mistakes, and then I get even better at my craft and, at my spiritual practice. So now I'm cool with it because I've done the work, which is handing it over to the universe. I was like, okay, you know what, universe? I realized that I'm not doing the best job here while trying to control everything, but I'm still a great manifester. I'm still in charge, and I still know what I want, but I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm going to let you do the job, because I know that you can do everything and anything in ways that I cannot even imagine. So that's all I did. I came to this place of, okay, here you go. Please do your job. I know that you're loving. I know that you're powerful. I know that you got my back. So why not hand it over to you? Why not? And this huge weight fell off my shoulder, just like, I knew it was that simple all along, but I had to come to that place in my own terms, in my own time, because again, I'm a human with all kinds of emotions, and I'm dealing with my own trauma and my own patterns, and that's great, that's beautiful, because I'm so excited to learn along the way, and then I can also share it with you, so I'm winning all the way. And then I got to that place. So that's how you do it. It's really that simple. And some people will resist the fact that it's that simple until they get to that place. I know, I'm people. Where you realize that, shit, I can just hand it over. This is not my job anymore. And actually, speaking of that, I want to share with you some affirmations or prayers. You can look at them however you want, that I think really, really work when you're doing exactly that, when you're handing it over to the universe. So here are some affirmations that work really good for me, and you can tweak them to make them yours, and just let go. Because before I get to the affirmations, when you let go, you make space. You make space for your desires to come in, but you also make space for new projects and new ideas to pop up that will actually build that momentum of freedom, of freeing your mind, because you're going to be busy with other things because you just made space. So it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. Here are the affirmations that work for me when I'm working on letting go. So A few things I like to tell myself when I let go, and that can be in meditation, so that can be a mantra that I repeat to myself while I just focus on my breathing, or it can be kind of a prayer that I fall asleep to. One thing is, thank you, universe, for doing this for me. Thank you, universe, for doing this for me. A variation is, thank you, universe, for taking care of this on my behalf. Thank you, universe, for taking care of this on my behalf. Thank you. Thanking the universe is one of the best, simplest, most efficient thing you can always do. Just thank the universe. Know that it's done, but mean it. Obviously, you have to mean it. If you say, well, thank you, great, thanks so much. Obviously, that's not gonna work, right? That's why a lot of people are like struggling with this and with the concept of manifestation itself. But we're past that. So thanking the universe. Then one thing I do when, I'm kind of like slipping and tripping and falling back into my old pattern of wanting to control this manifestation or situation, I just remind myself that I did actually hand it over to the universe. So I'm like, oh, no, that's not my job anymore. That's not my job anymore. That's not my job anymore. A variation could be, the universe is on it, I'm not taking care of that. The universe is on it, I'm not taking care of that. But really the one that I love most is like, oh, that's not my job. That's not my job. That's not my job. And it's really about trusting that the universe will deliver what you've asked for in ways that is not your job, on a timeline that is none of your business, and truly finding the trust and the faith that will allow you to truly chill. You can make up your own affirmations. You can come up with whatever feels comfortable for you. Add your own personal tone of voice to it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work to a simple condition, and I hate that word, but for lack of a better word, you really just need to believe in it. You need to believe in the fact that it's handed over. You need to believe that you've handed it over to the most competent, capable, willing, motivated force in the universe. So there is nothing that can go wrong. There is nothing that you could do better. That's really important, especially for all of you control freaks and overachievers out there and overthinkers out there. I know. So no judges. Like, I'm not saying that to put you down. I'm saying that, like, even if you are that kind of A-type personality, or if it's hard for you to let go, or if you feel like you've been burnt before, it's just look at the universe or God, whatever you want to call that power out there. Just know that that force is kind. That force wants what you want. That force actually brought that desire into your reality. So it can also bring its manifestation into your reality if you just let it do its job. So it's about loving the universe, knowing it loves you back, having that faith, and just knowing that you are loved by the universe. The minute you let it love you actively and like do its job, that's when miracles happen. And they happen sometimes gradually as you let them in. It can start with synchronicities, good signs, new things coming into your life, until whatever major manifestation you've been working on just pops up, knocks on the door. So this is how I do it. This is how I really advise you to do it. Just working on your affirmations, working on your trust, working on your faith in the universe, and just acknowledging that it can do so much more that you can even imagine. And that doesn't make you bad at anything. It just reminds you that the how is not your job. It's just not your job. The actual manifestation is not your job. So it's not that you cannot do it. It's that it's not your job. You've done a wonderful job by asking. You've done a wonderful job by identifying what you want. You've done a wonderful job by just living life. The rest is the job of the universe. The rest is the job of, however you want to call that, higher power. The rest, feel that sense of relief, thinking like, oh, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. It's being taken care of. It's like, I'm super hungry. Oh my God, the best chef in the world is just finishing up my meal. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything. I know it's coming. I know it's going to be delicious. I know it's taken care of. And that's my affirmation for today, and I'm going to leave you with that. It's being taken care of. So you just chill. You just chill now. It's so freeing. And now I have so much space for all the other shit that I want to do and for all the fun that I want to have. It's being taken care of. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Do all the things. Like, subscribe, comment. I love that. And I love that you're here. And I love that you're going to get what you want because it's being taken care of.